It's Harry Box with the Technical Trader. It's techtrader.com. It's Monday, the 15th of August, and these are the charts of the day. Well, I think a good start to Wall Street, although it was kind of mixed. It did firm up at the end. And so from a standpoint of what we're looking at and what we're trading, there's some beautiful charts. So let's take a look at a few of them, many of which are swings. AERHR, for example, another extension on the rally. This stock has now gone from the pullback low in July when it was trading under 10 to almost 19, almost a double now in about 3 weeks. Very nice action. Today up another 104 or 6% on $1,000,001. It's at a little bit of resistance here. This possibly now we're going to see low to mid 20s in the stock. Up next, ALVR. The biotech group is really hot. This stock popped 96 cents or 13%, 600,000 traded. Not a lot of volume, but it's thin. You can see the channel up, and it's at resistance from the highs in February, March. If we get to this level, I would think we're looking for 11. APRN spiked today, popped 94 cents or 25% on 9.7 million. And is at the neckline of what looks like an inverse head and shoulder or right-handed extended V. But the bottom line is, if we can get this up to the next target, which is now 5 3/4, you might see 7. Bed Bath & Beyond Monster traded 178 million and jumped another 292 or 22.5%. But reached as high as over 17 at one point, currently trading after hours at 15.85. The targets now are 18.90, 19, and then if it really rips into the mid-20s. But it's overbought, extended, and due for a pullback. Careful. CGC, our swing trade, is now almost doubled off the low from about 208 to about 394 at the high today. And the key to today's action is it broke out across all the moving averages, which are crossing over. It broke out above lateral price resistance. It might be headed for a quick test of next resistance at 4.5 3/4. Beyond that, I think eventually this is a $6, $7 stock. The Vita Coco Company, beverage soft drinks, big base breakout today. Look at that breakaway move today, spiking from 1272 to 1542, up 220 or 17%, trading 1.1 million. Not a lot of volume, but for that stock it is. And you can see that this breakout of base may lead to what I think could be a test into the high teens at some point, maybe 18.5. DNA also broke out, pulled back, and today spiked right back up again. You can see that that would be bullish action. And today it popped 60 cents or 16.5%. Volume was a solid 53 million shares. And your double top resistance now is 480.82. If we get to that, you're looking at 5.5 and 6. There might be some resistance right there at the 6.5 range. ENVX has been on a rocket ship, having gone from 8 to 25 and tripled just in about a month, maybe 5 weeks. But a terrific looking chart, overextended, near overhead resistance. But the next target might be, if it does have any momo here, 28. I'd be a seller up there. IONQ breaking across this declining top line today and out of a base pattern, jumped 11, almost 12%, and traded almost 4 million shares. The next target is going to be near 9, followed by possibly 10. LABU coming out of a wedge here looks really strong, and if we can get a pop out of this consolidation, we might see 15, 17, and 21. Those are your next targets going forward. Liquidia, a big pop out of a consolidation and a double bottom base, exploded yesterday and today had a nice follow through day. Should it get above 880, I'd be looking for 11.5, 12. Navitas Semiconductor popped across this declining top line, about a 9-month, 8 or 9 month declining channel, and with volume of 3.5 million, the biggest volume since March. I now believe we may be up for a test of the $8 range. PGY coming out of a wedge, it looks like it. It popped on 1.5 million, excuse me, about 11%. Well, let's see if there's a follow through. Your next target, 26.5 and 30. QRTB, after 2 big spikes and pullbacks, today spiked yet again, jumping from 790 to 14, finishing 1289 at 463, 56%. The next target is going to be a retest at 21, 22 zone. Revlon popped as well from a falling wedge today. It spiked from 628 to 949. Trading at 827 after hours, up 171 at 26%, 25 million. You can see key overhead resistance in the 11.5 range. And should you get through that, you might see a stock up near 14. RFL, which we put a swing on last month when it popped, then pulled back to retest and broaden the base. Last 4 sessions, you can see it's popped back up from $1.75 to about $2.73, almost a point, and it's at resistance. If it breaks out of this base, I would then look for around 4 and then 5.5. One of our best swings of the year, Rhythm, it's just exploded in early July. We put a swing on it in the mid-single digits, and it just ripped 5-fold. And today, jumping another 494, 23% on a couple million shares traded. This is a very profitable chart. I wouldn't be shocked if momentum took it into the low 30s. Sega popped and went up through the top of that channel and a rising wedge, and couldn't be more powerful, but we need to get this above 27 tomorrow. If it does that, we might see low 30s. Varub also popped now up 3 days in a row after a breakaway gap. Today's high got right to the target I said at 21. Your next target, 24.5. Viridian with a monster day today on positive drug news, popped from 15 to 25 and backed off, trading 22.50 after hours, even after a secondary announcement. So strong action there. Retesting 25.525 would be my next goal. You get above that, you're looking at something in the high 20s. XAIR, which we featured yesterday, followed through nicely today with a gain of 73 cents or almost 7%. Mine was a little less than 600,000, but the stock's at the highest level since December. And now I'm looking for a test of resistance at 13 and then 14.5 3/4. And that's it for tonight's charts of the day. Good night, everybody.